Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the process we are following in the service, trading ES futures. We will do that by checking what we had yesterday in the service and how the session evolved. As we see here, before the US Open, we have the note on ES that says that the ES bulls are in control as long as yellow level at 4812.50 down to pivot at 4804.50 holds. This means that this area at 4812.50 down to 4804.50 is a buy area with stop below 4804.50. The stop is fixed, it's 2 points below 4804.50. The target for the longs, if the index moves in our direction, is the resistance 3, that is at 4838.50. Now, if pivot breaks, that means if 4804.50 breaks, that means that most likely there will be two-sided trading, longs and shorts, between this area 4804.50 and 4796.50. Therefore, there will be a bull-bear fight. If the bottom yellow level, if 4796.50 breaks, then that means that bears take control and therefore we sell off. All these levels can be seen on the chart. This chart is broadcasted via Zoom, so subscribers can watch the price action on the chart with all the levels on it. We call these levels volatility levels, and we have the yellow area, which is the area between these two yellow lines at 4812.50 and 4796.50. We have the pivot, which is this dotted red line at 4804.50 above the yellow area. Above the yellow lines, we have the volatility levels that we are called resistance 1, resistance 2, and so on. And below this yellow area, we have volatility levels that we call supports, sub 1, sub 2, sub 3, and so on. So basically, for today, we had that this area between the upper yellow level and the pivot will be a buying opportunity. For resistance 3, which is above this level, we see resistance 2 here at 4828.50. This is at 4838. So the index started the US session inside this area, providing a buying opportunity, and immediately after some minutes after the US Open, we see that bulls managed to push the index higher. At this point it's at 4816 and heading to the first target, which is resistance 1. All these volatility levels that we have above the yellow line, resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3, and so on, are targets. They are intermediate targets, therefore they are levels where traders can take partial profit and lock the runners at break-even in order to have a risk-free trade. So we see that after a while ES hit the first target. We see the spike here. This is resistance 1, 4822.50. These levels, resistance 1, resistance 2, and so on, are resistances as long as the index is below them. As when it gets above them, then they become support. So that's why we need to scale out a bit at these levels, because as they are resistances, we never know that if the index reverses completely to the other side. So it's good for us to have taken some profit. So after as the session progresses, we see that the index breaks above resistance 1. We see that the first approach of resistance 1 provided a pullback. We didn't trade it to the short side because we had the plan to go long, but if someone had taken a short here, he would have taken some profit of this pullback. However, the index broke above resistance 1 and it went up to resistance 2 at 4828.50, where we took some more profit and we had some small final runners at break even in case we get to the final target, which is resistance 3 at 48.38. However, here's the catch. Today we had also noted that ES has the opportunity to reach a short-term top if it manages to hit the area between a resistance 2 at 48.28.50 and resistance 3 at 48.38.50 at reverses before the US close. The index did exactly that. It went a bit above resistance 2 and then it reversed hard. We see that here it dropped below resistance 1, and note that we had said that ES bulls must hold resistance 1 at 48.22.50 or risk selling down to pivot. We see that resistance 1 broke, the index went below, and then automatically as soon as the index broke below this level, that means that it went at a distance 2+ point below the level. That level becomes a resistance. So a pullback to this level is a shorting opportunity, and indeed this pullback was a shorting opportunity, and it pushed the index lower, and indeed it went down to the pivot. Of course, yesterday it was an extreme sell-off, so the index went not only down to pivot but much lower at 47, 44, 45, something like that. But in any case, the thing is that we had a long position in the open, and then at the break of resistance 1 we took a short position, and in this way taking advantage both on longs and shorts. So this process is quite simple, and the thing is that these charts are on Zoom, so traders, members of the service have them on the Zoom with all the volatility levels on the charts. Makes it much more easier to trade the levels and take advantage of the system. So that was it. I hope this makes sense of how we use the system in the service, and if you want to try it for yourselves, there is a trial for just $10 for a week. Take care and happy trading.